It is time to turn my Pilates studio slash home office slash podcast room into a guest bedroom. So let's get into it. This is a little behind the scenes reality. I have blankets on my sofa because I have people coming over tonight and I just vacuumed it and I don't want his hair getting all over it. I also just got this new mirror. It's so gorgeous. I'm very excited to get it hung up. I also washed this blanket and I don't want him laying on it to get it smelling like a dog. I always have tripods just hanging out everywhere around my apartment. Also, this will go in the guest bedroom. I moved it in here. I also am going to get them a little air purifier fan. So this is what the living room looks like at this moment as I'm trying to transition, but I decided that before I just make this a guest bedroom that I wanted you to come along and I want to show you how I do it. Also, I know my nieces and nephew watch this video. They got me this adorable auntie necklace for Christmas and I wear it basically every single day. So shout out to Finley, Audrey, Hunter, and Luke. I love you guys. So before I actually start, I just want to show you a little overview of what this room is. Starting over here, this is a storage cabinet for all of my equipment and gear. It's where I store everything, all my tripods, my wrapping paper. It needs to be organized, but I specifically chose this cabinet because I like that the sides are separated and it's not just shelves. So I can actually have one side for all of my tripods and taller things right here. It would also be great in a laundry room. I cannot decide if I should be holding the camera and showing you the things or if I should be doing this where the camera's on a tripod and I'm talking to you like this and then show you. Do you guys care? Do you prefer one or the other? Do you want a mix of both? Let me know below in a comment. Behind the storage cabinet, I do have these little photo boards. I use those for filming content all the time, so I do keep them in this little nook. These are my favorite hand weights ever. I did get the little stand. It does come separately, but it's by the same brand. You just lift this little part up to change the weight, and this one does go between 5 pounds and 25 pounds, so you can really use it for a variety of different things. So this is just very convenient to have at home because I don't go to a gym. I just do home workouts, so I really love this little adjustable dumbbell set, and it's pretty and aesthetic. This is my favorite part of this room, to be completely honest. This does fold up. You will see in a little bit, I will show you how it folds up. It can fit in a closet or wherever. Anytime I feel a little motivation, it's just much easier to have it already folded out, and it's aesthetic, so I just keep it out. And it moves so easily, so I just pull it out into this little empty section right in the middle of the floor, and I do a little workout. It's amazing. I do have this little side table. It's acrylic and clear, and I use this all the time. I move it around and I use it for so many different things. Currently, I have some 5-pound dumbbells and then I actually have this little basket on it as well. And this has my exercise bands, my Pilates non-slip socks, and my ankle weights that I wear when I'm cleaning, or I honestly just like put these on as if I'm putting on socks every day. And then underneath my Pilates machine, I have a little yoga mat. I also have this portable, rechargeable back and neck massager. I love this thing. It actually straps to your chest. And again, you don't have to have it plugged in for it to work. That is my favorite part. A lot of times I'll just put it on and strap it to my back and walk around or just like sit on the couch. I also have this foot massager, which has 3 different speeds. It also warms up. So this is just an amazing thing. A lot of times when my friends come over, they ask me if they can just use it. And then I have my vibration plate. This is one of the best things for lymphatic drainage and for like just honestly loosening up some of the muscles. I like to use this a lot after a hard workout or if I'm sore, but a lot of times when people come into town, this is something that they use in the morning, so I just love having this available for people. Now, when I pan over, this is actually my little desk and my treadmill. If I got rid of every single thing in this room and I was only able to keep one thing, it would be this treadmill. Not even kidding. I've had this exact one since 2022 and it is currently 2025. I have ADHD, disclaimer. I have a hard time focusing and even just like getting motivation to do anything on a computer or even like editing a video. But when I walk on this treadmill, it's like all of my chaotic thoughts in my mind, they just come together and and I can actually think like a normal person. I don't know what it is. I don't know how, but like the physical walking is the one thing that fuels me to be more like normal, I feel like. And I'll show you, but it's very easy to wheel around, to store. You can put it against a wall. You could put it underneath a bed, underneath a sofa. It's honestly just so convenient. I work a lot more than 8 hours a day. So having a treadmill gives me like not only more streamlined thoughts to where I can be more creative and more organized, but I also am physically more fit because I'm getting my steps in every single day. I also have this standing desk with a little riser. I can go more into like some of the home office finds in another video, but standing desk, it moves. It's amazing. Me and my husband both use that. Over here is where I do my podcast a lot. The reason I love this little desk for this is because anywhere I'm working, whether I'm working in here, whether I'm in the living room, whether I'm in my bedroom, it's really cool because no matter how high the surface is of my sofa or my chair or whatever, this actually goes up and down and it doesn't need to be plugged in. Now moving on, this is a little Philips Hue lamp, and then I have my printer. I have a little side thing. I have these organizing bins all over my apartment. Genuinely, every single room has them. I'm obsessed. This is my robot vacuum slash mop, and then this is the other part of the sofa. This sofa is modular, so I move it around a lot, and it's very easy to clean because it does have the zip covers on it. Ollie really loves laying on this thing. So that is the home office overview. Super simple. It's great. It's productive. Now that I've given you a little overview of the things that I have in my home office slash Pilates workout room, let's now start to break things down. I'm going to show you where it goes whenever it's not in this home office, and I'm going to redecorate this into a guest bedroom and show you how easy it is and the new things that I got. I forgot to mention this, but the very first step to all of this is to move everything out of the room. Now, I know that sounds like extra work and it's physically more demanding. However, trust me when I say a blank canvas is the best place to start, and it's just much easier mentally to take everything out and make it whatever you're trying to make it. Before I actually start moving things out, let me show you real quick where things are gonna go. So this is our bedroom. I do have 2 different sized beds that people can choose from. The first week it will only be 1 person coming. The second week it'll be 2 people. So the very first week I'm actually going to pull out this little memory foam bed for them. And then in here is where I have all of my guest bedding. I mean, I have a ton of different organizers, but my guest bedding and pillows and stuff is up there. And then I have like sheets, blankets, everything all organized in this little linen closet. For me, the most important part isn't me being comfortable. It's them being comfortable because they're flying all the way out here to see us, to spend time with us. And I can temporarily sacrifice my comfort and my space to make them feel more at home. The first step is to put away the Pilates machine. But again, I'm going to take all of this out for right now. You just pull the pins out, and then this folds in, if you can see past my dog's furry body. Once you fold this in, you actually need to put the pins in here so it stays that way. And it does have wheels on the bottom, so it's very easy to just roll and store away. Again, this little table thing is also super easy to wheel. Same with the treadmill. This one is like one-handed. And the standing desk has wheels too. One thing I will not move out of here is this storage cabinet because I am actually going to end up putting that in the laundry room in a future video. I got a different cabinet for in here, but for now, that is way too hard and too much work to try to move everything, so that's gonna stay for now. He's so cute. He always sits proper and like crosses his hands, and it's the cutest thing. Look, this is temporary. This whole chaotic mess is just temporary. I know this is the worst part of it all. Don't worry, it's not gonna feel like this in a couple hours because it can't, because I have a lot of people coming over tonight, so that is not an option. I have not moved these out quite yet, but I did want to show you the bed real quick. See, it is so easy to wheel around, super easy. It has a little latch on the top that you just undo, and then it just pulls right out. Boom. Here's the reason I love this bed so much. Okay, so you see how it's a dark gray right now? Well, if I flip it over, it is white, and that is because there is a soft side and a firm side. So the white part is more of a soft memory foam, and then the gray part is more of a firm memory foam. So I love this because it gives them the option to decide which one they would prefer to sleep on that night. Because I want this room to feel a lot more homey and less like a starch white high-rise apartment, I did get some curtains. I strongly believe this is going to completely transform the entire feel of the room. And because I'm renting, I did get a curtain rod that is a tension rod, so there's no drilling, no sticking anything anywhere. It is just twisting it. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Let's continue taking everything out. Another reason it's important to take everything out is because you should clean your floors, especially if you have a dog that sheds. Ollie, you crazy dog! Another thing I highly recommend is a vacuum that also mops. Instead of just using the vacuum, I actually just prefer to use this on my floors because it does both at the same time. Now my living room looks like this, and here's what's left in the room. I did keep this couch in here for right now until the second guest comes. Also, we're gonna film our podcast right here. If you don't know, we have a mindset podcast. I will add details for it below. But here is where I can finally see vision. I was about to start putting stuff in here, but I'm actually going to start putting stuff in my room that will not be going back in here because the lighting is going to get really good in here in like an hour or two. So pause on here. Let me go put stuff into my bedroom that will not be taking up space in here. Starting with my favorite thing ever. I'm going to put it against the wall for right now. And now it's time to put some things in the storage cabinet. Pilates machine, weights, vibration plate, foot massager, even though I know we're going to use it tonight, and a little basket that has all of my Pilates and exercise stuff in it. Extra pillow so it's easy to grab tonight. Perfection. Just remember, it is temporary. This is the sun situation. It is still not quite here yet, so my phone is dying anyway. While my other phone is charging, I'm taking a food break and I wanted to show you my food. Broccoli, black rice, sweet potato, and then this was stuffed bacon wrapped chicken that I made the other night, and it is so good. This is my fuel. I'm going to go around with a magic eraser and just kind of erase some of the scuffs that just naturally happen. Get my little magic eraser and start erasing the scuffs away. This magic eraser is genuinely magical. Gone. I just realized that my microphone was not working that entire time. I don't know when my mic stopped working, but I'm gonna have to do audio enhance to see if that'll help. Ay, ay, ay. I do not have the patience to wait for the sun, but the sun will come in as I'm doing this, so let's go. I actually got these from TikTok Shop. So cute. Make the bed. I always layer multiple blankets just in case the person coming over wants a specific texture, or maybe they get cold easily. I don't know, but I like giving them a lot of options. Still super boring and plain, but we're coming along. Brown because it matches the blanket. Karate chop them. Awesome. These are the little lamps. I do not plug them in. I actually have this rechargeable light that has a remote and it can change colors and dim and everything like that. I put together this simple little gift basket with some of their favorite things. I love doing this. I want people to be able to like have little snacks and something to drink, you know, just some of their little favorite things. I love adding a little basket, especially if they wake up and they're jet lagged and they're hungry or whatever and I'm not around. I want them to make sure everything's taken care of. And then in the bathroom, I always add a little gift basket with like soaps and conditioner and toothpaste and toothbrush, just in case they forgot something, along with the Wi-Fi password. Table decor just to make it feel a little bit more cozy and homey. And I always make sure they are equipped with chargers or anything else that they might need. Maybe they forgot theirs. It's coming along so far. It is definitely not done yet, but I do need to wait for my husband to get home to hang the curtains. I will likely add the desk back in right here, but I do love allocating some space. That way they can open up their suitcase and they don't feel like cluttered, because you know when you travel and you have a suitcase, you want to make sure you have room to put your clothes places and all of that. I mean, I could kind of reach it. Now my friends are about to be here, so I need to clean up very quickly. Now we're gonna eat Factor meals for dinner because that's what we have basically every single night. Since 2022, I've been doing this. Now that it is nighttime, let me show you these lights. And you can have multiple different colors. You can change the dimness. You can make it red if you want to, blue, green, whatever you want the vibe to be. It's definitely a little cozy vibe. I got the apartment cleaned for my company to come over. It is now time to hang the curtains. These ones are not completely blackout, but they're also not completely sheer. I wanted more of an in-between, as you can see, and I got the color natural. They're so gorgeous. These also come with a couple different options for how you would want to hang them. There's a tiny hole, and then there's like a bigger hole. For the specific pole that I got, it does fit in the lower opening. So gorgeous. They just add some soft light to the windows. They're a little too short on the bottom, so I will be getting a size bigger because I want them kind of hanging off onto the bottom. And now this is the final